Hey everyone, it's Christine Kopr with Sotheby's Realty from Vancouver, BC, reporting on today's bank rate announcement. Bank of Canada held interest rates at 5%, so this is great news. If you have a variable rate mortgage or a line of credit, your payments are staying the same. If you have a fixed rate mortgage, you're fine until your renewal. It sounds like we might have hit peak interest rates. The Bank of Canada has held rates, and they have for the last few rate announcements. Now, they are really looking for that core inflation to get under 3%. And we did have a slight uptick in December, which is a bit of a cause for concern. It's sticky, and so they really need to get that, over 3% core inflation, below 3% into the 2% range, which is their target. So as long as we get it there soon, that would be great. If it sticks, there could be a possibility of a future interest rate increase to just really put a nail in that inflation rate. So a couple of things. The market has responded to potential decreases coming up this year. The BCRA thinks that Bank of Canada might actually reduce interest rates starting in June and maybe be down to 4% by the end of the year. That might be a little bit aggressive, I think. If we're lucky to see interest rate decreases by the end of this year, I think we'll be lucky, because I think the Bank of Canada knows that everyone's sitting on the sideline, or many buyers might start jumping back into the market, pushing house prices up. Because if people start to feel confident that the interest rates are going to come down, we're going to see more and more buyers that have been sitting on the sidelines getting into the market. So consider this a market opportunity to negotiate and secure some really good prices, because eventually in the next year or two, we are going to see decreasing interest rates. And if you're in a shorter term mortgage, eventually you can start to decrease your monthly costs while you've probably secured your property at a really good price compared to what it could be in the future once interest rates start coming down and the market is more active again. So that's point number one. Now, the bond market had anticipated that there was going to be more of a recession sooner. So the 5-year bond rate, which controls your fixed rate mortgages, started to come down, and quite aggressively at the end of the year, as you've heard me report about that. But with this news in December of that little uptick, the 5-year bond rate has retraced slightly and gone up a little bit. And this is why it's really important right now that if you're renewing or you think about getting a mortgage, you need to start talking to your broker at least 6 months in advance so you can take advantages like that. 2 weeks ago, you could have probably secured a lower rate, and if you were renewing, you could have got a better rate. Now, things are really volatile, so if you've got stuff going on with your mortgage or an upcoming mortgage, be in touch with your broker. Anyhow, I'm here to answer your questions. Christine Kopr. Make sure you like and subscribe to my YouTube channel and my IG page for more updates.